these teams have adapted.
All right, and a captain. Gonna be the first to go down here. That's Camo starting things off. That looks like it's really teeing up this pressure point towards A. Spike now getting very, very invested towards it. And Mr. Falling can at least catch one and a second on the cross. Surprise Liquid kind of fell foul to that there. Thought that could have been at least kept in mind, but a 4v3. Kamek trying to clear through, does. Takes away Yedajay, and the numbers just starting to dwindle down now to a 3v3.
Yeah, that lurk makes this all winnable now from Kamek. But he is repositioning backwards.
Falling back through, so down to just cracks here, and he's handled. Liquid with a lovely start, especially with the ult on top. Could be really, really nice if he gets that kill. Obviously, it is there to use. Camo gets caught. That's unfortunate, and now the spacing not quite right. The lurk's going to work out. You're going to get at least the information off the back in a quick run on rotation. Can they get there in time? It's down to two, Nats and Padatek. How much more security can Nats bring?
Yeah, even again now he knows in the disadvantage he needs to do something again to try and even this up, get a positional advantage. The position in events here is quite good.
Couldn't quite make anything of that though. But he's keeping space, right?
It's a good position.
Hold a good amount of this territory, but once this pressure comes back in from CT, I do start getting worried. Padatek's got to go above here. Can't do it as well. FUT now taking strides back towards the site. It's only on Nats. His lurk was good. The information, great. They got a plant. But for now, it's against 4. Still up towards heaven. Would have to somehow divide and conquer. That's a great start. Spike now starting to tick a little quicker. They got to get a move on here, and it does get a little bit more panicked. It does get slightly more strained when Nats does that. Is he really going to do this right now? They haven't got half yet. Nats trying to toy with the time. Any at all, so it is focused towards this A side take. Camo's going to go in first, looking for that second string now, looking for the layers here. And a captain's gone down, and Liquid clean out. How the heck have they done that so smoothly?
Yeah, despite the information game being won there from FUT, with the 3A, not being able to hold that at all.
Sorry about the screens. Yeah, tech pause perhaps, who knows? Zeus and Yedajay, 2v5. And it is Zeus to take down Camo, but this is a really long way back in. Still 4 more players to try and disrupt, and I don't know if they can get to any of that sort of back line.
So it's going to be down to spams. Spams is enough. I don't want to see Kamek take any more duels there.
Doesn't need to. Needs to fall away from that. It is keeping Yedajay's eyes trained towards it, but the site is now getting cleared out. We're having ults upon ults here. Kamek has invested it
Early.
very early. I feel like that was a little bit too early, but there is now Yedajay's position. Stunning from Yedajay, leaving Kamek now in a 1v5, and the spike's being diffused. This is just looking unwinnable. There's so many bodies. He's doing great damage, but he can't get there in time. He has to accept the outcome of this as FUT make it count.
This time FUT have a setup like a retake setup, which is very uncommon for FUT.
Here.
They've got a
Yedajay just unwilling to fall back from that. I feel like he could have maybe slipped off from it a bit, but they're still wanting to chip away here. Posturing for this retake and then playing like they want to hold the site has left it in a little bit of an unpredictable predicament. But down to a 3v3, this is where it gets awkward. You've got Kiko tipping the scales in their favor by pushing up a little bit deeper, allowing now for the plant to come in a bit more securely.
Yeah, the open plant here is going to be a nightmare for them to deal with as well, for FUT.
I don't know how they're meant to get back into it. And I'm looking at where Nats is going too. It feels like he is the full stop to the sentence. If he even gets close, Kiko not letting it happen. Mr. Fallen, last one alive in a 1v3, and we feel that eventual death is coming closer in the form of Nats. Nice towards Padatek, but zero idea about Nats. Now, the plant isn't directly for him, but with his routing towards heaven, he should be fine, and that's how he gets through all the Vice utility. But I think FUT realized, oh, that's nice from Zeus. Quick towards Kamek. That mid-pressure is now removed from the equation, but we are looking towards this A site here. Can they secure it, and can they maintain it? We have a lot of ults for a retake too, a very strong one. So that does add a problem to this. Do they try and stand and fight on the site then? Try and remove that threat? It looks like that was the case for now. Camo, I mean, That is not a bad weapon to be having here, but he's having literally everything thrown at him. He couldn't see a bit of it. Zeus gets to clean him out, but by now the guns are back in play. Good positioning, still takes damage. Zeus doing as much as he can, and that is a fantastic retake from... It's a good mentality to potentially have if they do get it right, and right now they're already setting them up for success. A good scan towards the back of the side. Camo's getting curious, and it's worked. You can see the ideas, you can see it in motion, and it is rewarded and then some. Zeus is still such a sharp shooter though. Has he got another hit? No, Kiko unwilling to take any steps away from the site. They still want to control this. So Mr. Fallen and Yetajay is not even entertaining this idea.
No, this is a save. They don't have the economy to play with here too much. But yeah, I've got to highlight Nats' IGLing here.
So what's the plan trying to get into this?
Put in a good spot here.
Yeah, okay, run and gun!
Never mind.
Gets the job done! Liquid just barreling straight through. I thought that crossfire would have held. So now it's down to Yetajay, trying to find a corner to play from, and he can't find any security. Liquid, everything is working for them.
Yeah, well, that tiny little choke point there is usually, if you're going to play defensive and let them through and you kind of have a little 1-2 crossfire, is usually the way to win that. I think that maybe micro-wise we could be a little bit critical that the player on Heather didn't make enough pressure. But honestly, just fantastic trades from Liquid, entries from Liquid. There is a timer on this though.
Flash too. Look at the positioning. Super aware. FUT were never going to fall for that, but they have drawn the bodies away now. Crack's the only one close. You got Zeus trying to watch the cross, and he makes a damn good go of it. Taking away Nats. Camo's fallen. It's all on Kamek now in a 1v3. This could be a nice little bit of a buffer coming in for FUT. Getting 4 rounds could be huge. Kamek would love to deny. He cannot. Yetajay there to put him up to 4. Mr. Fallen's there. He has been spotted out. Nat's very aware. But the utility getting cleared. It looks simplistic in approach, and Nats is willing to trade out his life for it. Does go down, but now Camo's arrived. He was playing middle before. It's not a far run, but that's a shot from Camo. And this looks like it's wrapped up. Camo is putting on an absolute clinic right now. His confidence may be a little over the top, but he fancied a go at it, leaving just Yetajay alive on 20 HP.
Yeah, the spike down is down in an awful position as well. Even if he looks for this mid lurk here, the spike is just so far away. He does have time though.
I like what he's doing. You've got to try and make a play from this. You just go up that standard way trying to retrieve the spike as you'd imagine. It was never going to work out. So I like the creativity and at least maybe an approach like that. It doesn't work out in the end. It's fine. Liquid, it's not found particularly anything. They've cleared that close part of the site. Now they've got to start to work up. Nats, I don't know if he noted the player by the pillar, but Zeus still gets some freedom here. Yeah, FUT, keep them very much at arm's length, and this is great. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Be the indicator of mid-presence now. Nats will have to call for help. So he's going to see that. He's still got the wire in middle. Oh, he's been outdone. Zeus there does best him, so that's the gates open. Now, FUT obviously doesn't know fully how much they've gathered here, but it is a free site. So Kamek, Patatek, Kiko have to go back in. Oh, Kamek! Quick as lightning on that one. And a captain goes down. Okay, 3v3, not so impossible. So you look at the utility now. Sees there for Cracks. You got Mr. Fallen with the reveal and a flash for Zeus. But that's about it. And the timing for Kamek, unbelievable. Cracks is out of there. Suddenly, it's flipped on its head a little bit now. Liquid need to start working back towards the site itself, though. Zeus is still guarding this with his life. Flash ready. Time ticking. Gotta get a move on here. They found one. Zeus doing so well here. Mr. Fallen wants to catch that cross, but he can't. He has to keep faith. The Zeus can still do damage. Out of bullets. Oh, and Kamek! How the hell did Panatic at the same time? Have they got this? I don't think they do. No, they don't. That was so damn close. And he is gonna, I imagine he'll see quite a lot. He has at least seen Camo. He hasn't seen the others. Hold on, is he gonna be too confident for this? He might make a mistake. He has! He fell for only seeing one and suddenly, surprise, there's a whole lot more. Liquid had bodies on this site. And now it's a 4v3. Make it a 4v2. This is going wrong. Cracks and Mr. Fallen left in no man's land. They're slowly being surrounded, and they don't have an easy bit of security on the site. Camo is still lingering around here. He might just get the timing right too. Okay, Mr. Fallen at least gets sight. Now, you still have Kiko there. Oh yeah, the timing for Kamek. Yeah.
Rounds to play with.
And well, they don't have Yetajay to play with either. Already Pitatek has done some good damage, but he does get traded out on that. Maybe a recoverable weapon. Ult gonna come in on top. They do want to commit behind this one, but Camo seems unaffected. Seems unfazed by it. And maybe he should have been. Because Zeus makes it towards the back of the side. Kiko gets the trade, but it's getting messy. All of these ults now coming out into this 2v3. They're still doable, but Nat's the last man alive. No flank coming in, and maybe FUT have done enough here. They needed a miracle round, and it's cost them a whole lot. It might just be enough. Let's see what Nats can do. Having to respect the util.
Spike
Plants
planted.
in. Cracks and Mr. Fallen on site without a captain. All 3 players on site. That's a player spotted. Doesn't pull the trigger. So he knows about cracks, and he's ready. Takes him away. 2 more to find, expecting a deeper post-plant position, but no, we know where they are. But Nats being toyed with around the world they go. He's looking for him, and no one's checking, so he's got a good idea. Oh, and he's got more than a good idea. He's got 2 of the kills there. Still sticking around, though, and FUT looking like they're still running this B hit time and time again. This time, YettaJ lives. Takes away Patatek, but it pulls the trigger from Kamek. YettaJ still bulldozering through the site. I think Liquid kind of taking the foot off the gas for a second here, and FUT are absolutely firing up now. Divide goes in on top. They want this one secured. There can't be mistakes anymore. Why do I still get worried with this? YettaJ holding the wall. Look at Kiko's position. There's a chance for it. They're pinging it out. They've got to be aware. This paranoia's got to be perfect, but he's made a go of it, and he still gets value. So it's on Kamek in a 1v4, looking improbable, near on impossible. So FUT could be allowed to be alive with 4 here. A valuable round getting up to 7.
Yeah, I'm surprised Liquid didn't go for more kind of an economic damage kind of approach there.
With YettaJ looks lethal up there. Okay, this might be the go signal. And the only one that can save them is YettaJ now for FUT. He has everything. Oh, Panatek turns around with a big old backhand, leaving just Mr. Fallen and a captain alive. And that pressure is mounting. The paranoia removes the vision. They've got to try and pull him back. The defuse is happening. Nothing is stopping it. Nobody stopped the defuse. And that's 13 for Liquid. Map 1.
Specifically. But I don't love the beautiful trap play from Liquid there on short.
And hey, you've even got Camo finding Zeus there. A very isolated push out of shower, maybe trying to catch someone, but just it doesn't work out. And they're down to 3 already. That's a huge
But again,
blow.
like if you think about it, no dog, no drone, nothing to clear out that trap. Triggers the trap instantly. Liquid have everything.
And Liquid have a great read on the flaw, the fatal flaw to FUT, really. This does worry me. If they've already exploited it in the first round, I do wonder if it becomes a common occurrence, or just they simply had a good start to things. Now, Nat's on the off angle here. Oh! You gotta do more than that to force Nats away from those sort of angles. And look at Kiko's position, they're so aware. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Now Paranoia's there, high flash goes out. He's still fine on this corner. Does get forced away, but only so far. And there's the reward for it. Camo does get traded out. That's the only benefit here, but the support system's in play. We're down to 3v2. Cracks and YettaJ have it go against the odds, and that's taking a wild fight on his own. And Panatek just drifting in. This is huge from FUT. They get a massive opportunity. He goes only on a chef, and he's a million miles out of there.
Yeah, it looked like he was going for a flank, but I think he got caught by a trip, so having to change direction. It's going to be a tough one for him. I don't know if he can collect much. Maybe in CT there might be something.
See what he can get here. Obviously for FUT, if he did set something off on that flank, then you know this is going to be a question mark or two. But they've got the time. They've got the Vandals.
I mean, being the smokes here is always the best. You can smoke spike off.
Launching smoke.
It's still going to be difficult.
Yeah, the timing, you can just hear it already, is so low. But he can do maximum damage potentially. No, okay, so YettaJ fully secure the site yet. There's still that paint shell. There's still parts of this. Panatek going down here. Okay, so that lurk on B is still very much in effect. Zeus gonna post his paint shell. Send that through with the paranoia. Smoke's gonna go up as well. They want to secure this now. They want, oh, the timing! Kiko! Gonna find Mr. Fallen. He was the one keeping that area safe. Now it doesn't feel so secure at all. My word, Nats gets a little too curious, and Zeus is right there with the follow-up as well. That's enough for the plant now. Yeah, Cracks is low. Yeah, and the captain's a little low, but we're gonna need Camo to do some big damage if they want to go at this one. Not gonna happen with Zeus controlling this side of the map. Nice tempo shift there from FUT. Maybe a timing hit here. Camo Oh, he waits through it. That's so gorgeous from Camo. Very in control. He can depend on Kamek now. Doesn't need to take the next contact. Oh, he plays off the Dizzy. Really nice. That just got sent through. That's it. That's a wrap on this one, folks. Yeah, the J and Cracks can't access. I'm really surprised they still tried to power through this way towards A. I felt this was going to be the, all right, I guess we're going B, boys. Maybe it's a stack, but we got to go
30
there.
seconds left.
Yeah, a bit of desperate mid-range. I don't know. Desperate doesn't seem like the right word because they seem very composed about what they're doing. But yeah, this kind of default is possible with FUT's comp, and the exec isn't going to be too bad.
Oh god, the follow-up flash though. Fortunate that landed. Really well done, Zeus! An absolute animal on the site. Just turrets around and gives him it on a platter. Hey, get the plant. I'll get a fourth for you. Give me the fifth. He's on for it. Kiko. Slowly trying to tread towards the site. Yeah, the J. Oh man. Zeus. Oh!
Knife out.
I'm curious if Kiko can survive, if maybe even Camo can make it out alive here, because the site is going to be under that FUT banner. Oh, Camo! He must have only, and Kiko as well! I should never doubt them, apparently! Yenajay tries!
Should give this to Atacaptain for the Viper ult, but so good.
Spike planted.
All good.
Retake with the showstopper now.
Yeah, but Atacaptain's shouldering this. They're actually looking like they want to try and hold on this one. They're trying to do the damage and they get it. It's Mr. Fallen who's the one to claim the kill, but it could have been any. But the stall out here could have been a bit more, I felt. But actually, it's Liquid still putting up numbers. A 1v2 is not impossible, but look at the positioning here. It's lovely. Okay, Atacaptain. Uh-oh, that little hesitation, but actually just a nice little shoulder check on it now. Zeus is going to get caught. Panatech, it's all his. Gets a second here. Maybe there's more, and suddenly they've got fights on two fronts. They've got to know Nats is still around, but Nats still is going to do damage. FUT are down to two. Yenajay and Mr. Fallen. The spike is on the site. Yenajay trying to secure backside, but they've got worries. Apparently they don't. Two big kills. Yenajay does what he can, but it's down to a 1v1. Suddenly, it's all over the place. The TP was taken. Mr. Fallen going to get his ult regardless here now. Camo just had to wait for a second.
Spike planted.
Interesting reposition from Fallen.
He's got smoke.
It's not the best position, but it's a one that you're not going to expect with a default plant.
But I feel like he has no idea where Camo is to an extent. Timing! Oh, he's got him! They've got late presence, I guess, in Mr. Fallen, but there's a cubby. Look at the little pocket. This could be a tragedy. Look at the crossfire in play right now. Unless Yenajay calls this off.
I mean, this is the layer behind that fake idea.
But there's still showers. There's still Kamek here. Yeah, and you know this feels like it's going to be a cancel because you can't go towards B. If Liquid have long control with, be it just one or two or whatever it is, the crossfire to site is too much to try and drop out from Hookah. Yeah. So they've tried to readjust. They've gone for a long adjustment. Do they get away with murder again? I don't think so. Panatech not going to let it happen again.
And defense should be okay for them with this comp, I think.
Oh, but look at Mr. Fallen doing kind of what Liquid did to them, getting aggressive down on A short. And now all eyes turn straight towards showers. They know what's coming their way, but have read the playbook. They've left it out on the table, apparently. Even just Kamek and Kiko. All right, mate.
Plant the spike.
Kamek's super low, but
Spike planted.
have we got around? I don't know.
No post-plant util, and the HP is low, so it's going to be difficult.
I don't know if I trust you. I feel like Kiko's got another. I don't know why. Mystic Meg out here. I believe in it. Late reposition from Kamek. I don't know. This feels a bit weird. Just taking a little bit of a hit from that. Maybe displaying that he was in showers. Misinformation. The flank is there, though. And the final line of cracks finding Kamek. There's so much stall here. Liquid are in a real pickle. They are in trouble. Oh, not as much as Atacaptain was with his mouse there. Absolutely having a nightmare on it. But still, they have bodies here. They still have two more players. And they're still doing chunks of damage to him. They might have just made it out of the massacre alive here. Mr. Fallen, the last one. And he's pretty far off. Eats the flash. Can he do any damage with this, though? Would be nice.
Cover going out.
Tricky. Might have Panatech. This is what it is, and now it feels so predictable, doesn't it? The paranoia, come on, that was so... And Patrick still gets they still get effective trades even with all of that. And yeah, the J should be dead, and he isn't. How are things going this way? This is an absolute mess again, and Kiko wins out on the site. Zeus is still here. This man is lethal, and he's reminding you why. This would have to be an absolutely nuclear round from Kiko, though. 4 kills he'll need to get in total. Only got 13 seconds. Goes for the safest plant he can. It's down. 1v1. And a captain's not got it. Kiko with a belt. Did have that mouse wheel moment not too long ago, and bloody hell, they were close by. But Nats this time does get Yedajay, and the fish gets the catch.
The fish
just
is
around the
wall.
corner. Hey, don't you doubt.
It's wall hacking.
He's cheating.
The
He's
fish
on
is
the
cheating.
gear.
The fish is on the gear.
Little pop flash through the smoke. And that turns out every day. Mr. Fallen and Zeus now, they've got a 2v3 out of this, because Zeus, even though it looked like he was blind and all that, did manage to find 2. Round 2 we go. And Zeus, oh no, it's just the piranhas in the water. Trying to avoid it, but time is starting to tick here. They got to get a move on. Oh, what's it like to be talented? God damn. Mr. Fallen, though, he knows his time is up here. Just ran a little too late in. Maybe they could have taken us to a 3rd, then maybe put a back in things, but Zeus, he's not giving up yet. He's going to try and give them every chance they can. We're going to see the Seekers coming out, but that captain just drifting in and getting caught here. So big rotation now from FUT, trying to keep their hopes alive of just making it to a map 3. Big catch on his camo, going to be hindered, and FUT not stopping yet. Kiko tries to do what he can, putting up numbers as Kamek left in the 1v2. Players right, players left, and Zeus is on the money. Does Camo go off this? And Yedajay's position. Oh, he does! He's caught cracks! What? And he gets a Camo! How have you just gotten 3 there? You had 0 right to walk in and just beat down the door, but now the captain can at least catch 1. Takes away Kamek in his 2v3, and with Zeus, the young talent still alive and breathing, there is a chance here. Still has a paint shell. Camo is low. Nats and Kiko sitting deeper here. Camo gonna try and do what he can. 5 HP, he's already got 3. And bloody hell, he might have just got 4 potentially. Knowing where this just came from. Had a captain doing the same thing. Camo, he's on for the ace here, but he just wants the round. And a captain's got a chance to absolutely break hearts. But he's got to get a move on now. And Camo is going to be sweating bullets here. Time, I think, has departed, and they've gotten away with it. But Jesus Christ, that was close.
Prepare for hellfire.
Hold on. Camo, once again, getting involved, and Mr. Fallen got caught in the ult. Maybe trying to slip through CT, but the ult covered both, and now the plant comes in from Nats. Does Krax try and be sneaky here? Does he try and make the hero play himself? Just goes for the spray. Oh, dearie me, Nats says no. It's looking like 11 for Liquid now. And a captain and Yedajay pretty behind the wheel on this, having to walk in pretty much blind. A barrel seen, and 2 bodies dropped. It ain't over yet. Down to a 2v2. Yedajay's got ult as well. Kiko, Camo, called upon again. Ult gonna go down now. Molly on top. This is buying time. Oh, Kiko on the fadeaway. Gonna find out the captain, leaving just Yedajay in the 1v2. 1 to the right, 1 up front. He's running out of time here, and Liquid getting closer.
The other half too. A little bit of a bait out from Kamek on the top of the spike, trying to get an util out. Krax has found something there.
Yeah, he has. He's caught off Camo. Lovely. High
Pop
flash.
comes in.
Yeah, but double face. They had nice little corners to play from, right? They can just swing back out. Wingman is being sent in. This is the one they want here. Lovely flash. The 1-2 punch. Zeus out of nowhere. It was more than a stalemate. It was just a nightmare in the end. But Kiko, the hero of the hour, is still alive, but only for a moment longer. Oh no.
Oh no, fish.
Way. No
It's not
goddamn way. Yedajay not checked on. He's letting Camo work here. Leaving him alone, waiting for that second. The third. The trigger. Discipline is near on perfect. Yedajay with 2 huge kills. But Camo and Nats still getting 1 back here. And this is still going crazy. Krax is still here. They have no idea. What is going on? The dogs, but they're still going to check on it, right? Yeah, you surely are. Zeus, how is he alive? He does go down, but it's Krax and Mr. Fallen in the back lines. Mr. Fallen dropping him like flies. It's Nats and it's Kiko. Trying to still figure this out for Liquid. Looking like that 2-0 close isn't going to be happening just yet. Spike back to hand. No big ults to deny this, but we've still got Kiko alive. The big man himself. Molly's still there. He can buy time. But does he play to that? Doesn't look like it for now.
Looks like they want to get a frag before playing for that win condition.
It's a dreamy idea, but you don't always get what you want in these. Subverting expectations slightly, but...
Fallen will have the smoke for the spike.
Go. Smoke's going to be coming in. Spray, contact made. Kiko getting closer. He can't do it, but can Nats can even deny the defuse? I don't think he can! It's FUT from the brink of destruction, taking us to a third now. Haven. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Now, they still have to get to it, but Yenerjay slicing right through the middle. Takes away Paditech from the equation, adds so much paranoia. They're completely enamored with the idea of trying to clear towards him, but he's now got problems on plenty of fronts, but he's still doing so well. Great work from Yenerjay. That is a dreamy flank from him. Now we're down to Camo, Nats, and Kiko. Disadvantage in the numbers on that slow crawl around the map. Oh, okay, nice from Kiko there towards Cracks. Clears out backside. Nat's now moving forward, but catches the flash too. It's down to Camo in a 1v3. And the reposition feels like it's a checkmate on this one, and it is. They get the drop on Yenerjay. It's an audacious play, right? It's very risky, and it's worked out there for Yenerjay. Just gets a bit better timing on it. Does he expect Paditech there too? Does it matter? Nats with the Hail Mary gets brought back down to earth. More of those, Camo, and I'm all aboard, but we're down to the two sheriffs. And to be fair, Yenerjay is on an island here.
Far away.
He's very far away. Now, I don't think they know that completely. If they did, probably speed up a bit here, but it's getting sketchy on the timing. It's getting very sketchy on the timing. And now our captain's gone down. Yenerjay, on his absolute vacation trip, is so far out he couldn't even help. Oh, hello? Hello? Still here? What? Ooh, Camo. What? You can't let Zeus get any sort of impact like that. He's got complete carte blanche, but Kiko's still here. He's been seen. There's a heal out of place. Oh, Yenerjay, quick adjustment in the end on the sidestep. And gets Ferrari peaked. Okay, Kamek doing the old Xantares peak to the Young Turk, leaving it in a 3v2.
Yeah, and Atta Captain's reposition towards B, massive win. Like, I'd be very surprised if Liquid can find this and FUT in a very good position to win this one out.
Especially with that smoke. It's just almost endless, isn't it? Not sure what else you can do. It looks like the timing here from Atta Captain is very nice as well. Yeah, this is lovely. Ooh, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's good here. Paditech, he knows he's out of time, really. Picking maybe the best fight he could have if he can even get to him. He's still got the Bulldog as well. Yeah, Paditech's just drifted into the crosshairs. I'm gonna quick little pop flash through the smoke, and Nats has been noted. No getting away from it. And he still wants more. Camo trying to get in on this one and deny it from spiraling out of control, but it may be too little too late. But a 3v3, not impossible, but the spike is on the site. Tricky situation if he gets left alone. Big flash coming in, but no one able to work off it. And Paditech's curiosity is peaking. And the timing is gorgeous from him. And he gets away. They've now got the spike down on the site. They don't know about Yenerjay! You can't forget about him. Messy rounds. Small lines being available for these players to slip through. Bringing it back into the hands of FUT here. Waiting for Kamek trying to make a play. The knife is probably going to find him. I don't know if he slipped away far enough. They're creeping back, trying to find a secure plant here. And Kamek gonna catch one. Spots Cracks. He's still got util here. Full hand of util. Can he displace them enough? Goes to the tap, trying to force the hand here. Force the swing. Lovely from Kamek. Needs more though. 8 more bullets and a quick little shoulder. Yenerjay trying to play the game, trying to keep quick and light on his feet here. And that's it. Bullets now done. Yenerjay low. Kamek's got time to get half on this one. Yenerjay's now in a really tough predicament here. What does he do? He's got to stand. He's got to go for a swing on this one. Kamek toys with him in time.
Expect a 5v5 retake in my opinion. Unless Nats is ahead of the smoke with the operator.
What do you know about Nats with an op? What do you know about this guy? Okay, the paranoia, but It's given them time, I guess, for the res. That's pretty nice. Plant's now in 5v5 in a oh, what do you know about Nats and that operator? Just pinning Zeus, what looked like straight through smoke. But that knife, I think, caught about all 4 players, if not 5 on that. So that's going to slow the roll down here. Plenty of util still to play with. Double stack towards Garage in the post. Util being sent in to clear these corners, but they're playing on site. Yeta J's unrelenting. He's not going to fall back nor respect you, but stunned up this time, it's not cosmetic. That's made it tricky. Cracks now wants in. Ult's being sent through. It's getting messy. Fallen and out of captain. The last 2 alive here, and they've got to stop Panatek. Someone has to stop him, and Nats says no! Clone here. Tries to find one in the corner, and Kamek outdances him on the steps. Cracks want to do the same thing, just buying time for the plant to come in. And you got to look at the lurk as well.
Yeah. Yeta here is going to be everything. It's open plant for him too, so he doesn't need to go too fast.
He's got to get that timing right, because the pressure's going to come back in. He can't go too early, he can't go too late, but right now he's going to be under pressure. And now the information coming on in. He's got nuclear! Yeta when they needed him, he was there. But he's still got to keep going. It's still, he does, 4 big kills. And now all down out of captain. Oh my God. I don't want to say a thing. Oh! Camo has been found, and this is the, oh! You get Kamek! That's not even the player you were going for! But then Cracks in the layering comes through and going to catch out every single player. That is the beauty of this composition in motion.
Yeah, the layers have been really nice. Even there with Yeta and Garage, like just another layer. Like the opening was a little bit weird for FUT, but the finishes always seem pretty good. Very difficult retake here. Liquid don't have any smokes. Gonna have to find kills.
Oh, the timing's good on that one, but it's still trying to disrupt 3 players down long is super difficult. On the flat, yeah, didn't even get half on that one. That's the frustration here. It's so much they can put to this. So many bodies that can just swing out time after time. You've got to feel this was what they needed here. FUT investing a lot, but it was so valuable. Again, that ult coming off the back of Zeus. And then you're going to have so much more with the fact of Mr. Fall in there with the stun coming in. Perfectly done. It should catch both. So do they assume that they're this close? Okay, now they're starting to clear their corners, but Liquid clearing the heads off their shoulders until Cracks finally gets involved in this. Needs to recover the spike. Needs to look at their options now, because they've gained success towards A.
Yeah, Yeta finally made the read, so it's going to be a decent position for FUT, getting the spike down on A, but it's going to come down to this Armageddon. Do we have like an interesting retake idea here from Team Liquid?
They seem really aware of the possibility that...
Oh.
Yeah, oh dear. Nats, what an absolute read of that. I thought he could have maybe bought his time a bit more here. Denial on the plant here. Look at the time now. You're out of it. No time. No chances, Kamek. Going through it. An absolute biff down A long. And out of captain takes a good chunk of damage. But somehow it's Kamek and Geeko to come up with the kills. And they ain't stopping. They're still going. Wanting to tear this score away from FUT's hands, keep as much of an advantage as they can. Yeta, oh, this map feels oh so small, and that spike feels so far away. But he's got nothing to do but try in this one, to try and make a go of this now. Contact first. It's so tricky. And there's the stun. Oh my, wait, what the hell? Wait. Oh, Yeta!
But they had some good ideas.
Look at this proactive approach though. Camo does well to find one, but Cracks was ready. Close in spacing to get the kill there. And they pivot. Staying as a pack almost, it looks like for FUT. Yeah, 3, excuse me, trailing around the map here. There's no way they expect 2 of them to be hidden in that smoke.
Oh,
actually,
smoke kill though.
What? What? Geeko, what a shot! Sorry? How the hell did Liquid just bang out all of those shots?
Yeah, I mean, FUT had complete backside control, and Kiko's had to shoot one through smoke, and it's prompted FUT to feel like they need to do something, and Kiko's punished again. Punished them again.
Yeah, and Mr. Fallen just going through the motions, right? Don't worry, guys. I'll try my best. 1v4. That's going to be 9 rounds. I'd love to have seen it from the other perspective. I want to see Kiko's perspective. Kiko, they have no idea. With all the noise going on, they have zero clue. But this, okay, he does catch one and a follow-up. They had zero idea about this. With all the util pour on, they didn't even expect it. But it's not out of the woods just yet. There's still players here. YeTheJ being one of them. Backside now clear. They can start working a bit faster forward, but Panatek's not going to move from the site, but maybe he should have done. YeTheJ forcing him to leave, evicted him from the B site. Kamek in the post plant, 5 seconds on that util to come back up here. Might need Nats to take over the matter, keep that spray on, keep that pressure up. And a captain, no smokes to play with here, but they're going to be doing this around the corner. There's the util coming in. Time now running low. Nats doing what Nats does best. Oh. He might just have the time on this. Oh, he stayed alive. 14 HP, there's no time!
Rounds be converted for FUT this series already.
Okay, but Hats just found Zeus.
The outlaw's too strong with these rounds sometimes.
It really is. It is incredibly powerful, but we don't check corners here. So we give FUT a chance, actually, is what we do. And YeTheJ's going to take that with both hands. He is going to try and give them another round. Maybe a 5th just on his shoulders. 21 kills. He needs a whole lot more. Just dipped into the smoke.
It'll work for them quite well. Straight C split idea here looking like.
I know
the trade comes in. That's the ult now invested. Crack's trying to stick around a little bit longer, but a desperate attempt from Nats doesn't work out for him at all. So a 4v3 in favor of FUT, finally.
Breach ult fight maybe into spawn.
But the plant is here, and Kamek might be on a goer. Team Liquid taking the fight to FUT, leaving just Zeus, the young gun himself, all alone as Team Liquid continue on the lower bracket dream run.